Welcome to today's daily devotional. Thursday, 17th of October, 2024. The topic is the mercy virtue. Today's text is Matthew 18 verses 23 to 35. Key verse is Matthew 18 verse 33, GNT, and it says, "You should have had mercy on your fellow servant, just as I had mercy on you." The Message. The parable of the unmerciful servant tells the story of a king who forgave an enormous debt that one of his servants owed him. However, the same servant went out and refused to forgive a much smaller debt from someone else. When the king learned of this, he revoked his mercy and punished the servant severely. This is exactly the lesson Christ gave the wicked servant in our text. Those who deny others forgiveness or mercy are never entitled to the same. General James Edward Oglethorpe, who founded the state of Georgia, once told John Wesley, "I never forget and I never forgive." To which Wesley replied, "Then, sir, I hope you never sin." This parable beautifully illustrates the depth of God's mercy toward us and the expectation that we extend that same mercy to others. We often think of mercy as a one-time act, but Jesus teaches us that it's a continuous posture of the heart. The essence of mercy is forgiving others, even when it's difficult or undeserved. Just as the king forgave the large debt of the servant, God has forgiven us of countless sins through the sacrifice of Christ. Mercy, therefore, isn't about fairness, it's about grace. The unforgiving servant in the parable failed to grasp the significance of the mercy he received, and this lack of understanding led to his downfall. Christians today are faced with opportunities to extend mercy every day, whether in forgiving someone who wronged us, showing kindness to those in need, or being patient when others fall short. We must remember that withholding mercy not only harms others, but also blocks the flow of God's grace in our own lives. Life lessons for Christians. 1. Mercy reflects God's character. Mercy is a key attribute of God, and we are called to mirror that in our daily lives. By forgiving others, we reveal the heart of God to the world. 2. Mercy is a blessing, not a burden. Forgiveness releases us from the chains of bitterness and anger. When we forgive, we free our hearts to receive God's peace and joy. 3. Mercy requires humility. To be merciful means acknowledging our own need for God's grace. When we remember how much we've been forgiven, it becomes easier to extend that grace to others. 4. Mercy has eternal consequences. The parable warns us that refusing to show mercy could have eternal ramifications. God calls us to forgive as He forgave us, and that should be a guiding principle in all our relationships. Mercy is more than an occasional act of kindness. It's a virtue that must shape our entire lives. Remember, when we show mercy, we not only reflect God's heart, but also unlock the boundless mercy He continues to offer us. Let's commit to living lives marked by grace, compassion, and forgiveness. As we have received, so we give. God bless you. Daily reflection for today. When mercy is withheld, grace is lacking. Prayers. Dear Father, thank you for the boundless mercy you've shown us through Jesus Christ. Help us to extend that same mercy to others, forgiving and loving as you have forgiven us. May our lives reflect your grace in all we do. Amen. Thank you for listening to today's daily devotional. And always subscribing to our social media channels. Facebook, WhatsApp channel, Instagram, X, TikTok, YouTube at Prevail TV. We are encouraged to always give you godly content for a better life. Bye from us. Bye for now.